Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And today, of course, you can see by the title, as always, these are my 10 fragrances for 2026. That's in my collection as of right now, and my personal taste and what works for me of date night scents. Okay, so of course, if you're going on a date, you want to smell nice. For the most part, you want to smell just nice, clean, refreshing kind of scent. But a little bit of sort of an alluring edge, and some of these will do that. Some are like straight, just nice and clean. Some are got like sort of sexy vibe to them. There's some ones that are more mature. There's some more youthful scents, and I would say the top three are the sort of sexy side. Okay, so no honourable mentions today. I've got 10 for you. So let's start with this sort of more mature sort of side, and then we'll go up from there. So nice, clean, fresh, with a subtle leather in the background. This is Acqua di Parma Colonia Intensa. I've only got a little bottle. Okay. I had like a 3-pack, the original, one of the others, and this one. Lovely. It's got that nice, like a nice fresh, clean Italian citrusy kind of vibe to it, but with a subtle, like almost like a soft suede leather, just wafts in and out throughout. Makes it a little bit more classy, a little bit more, you would say, sort of mature, but really does the job. If you're dressing up a bit for a night out, well, a date night, then this is a good one. Okay, similar sort of vibe, but a bit more of a, it's like again, a bit more on that sort of more mature, a little bit more of a sexy leather going on. This one a bit louder. This one a bit more sexy, a little bit more alluring, and this one is a cheapie. Well, it used to be. I'm not sure if you can still get it, and if it's cheap, I think it is. And this one from Cerruti, and it's the 1881 signature. This one, think of that nice, sexy, alluring kind of spicy cardamom you get in Landau de l'Homme. So you got that mixed with a nice smooth leather note in here, masculine yet it almost sort of keeps it on the sort of slightly fresher side. I think it's the cardamom that's doing that, but it's got a little bit of that spice from it with the leather backbone. Really nice, but the combination with that smooth leather and the cardamom gives it a little bit of an alluring edge. Due to being spicy and a bit leathery, again, a little bit more for a sort of 30s up, I would have thought, but very nice all the same, and one that nobody talks about, but it's really good, certainly for that sort of reason. Excuse me. Next one you hear about all the time, again dressed up a little bit, but it's sort of a smart casual. Everyone says this is like dressed up to the nines, you know. I don't know. There's a playful edge with a like a sweet orange on the top, and I think that sort of brings it down a little bit, dress wise. And this one is Rochas Moustache EDP. So nice, clean leather. Like again, leather now. Nice, clean vanilla. Overwashed with a sort of like a mandarin orange kind of smell, and it actually stays throughout most of the fragrance, at least half of it. Definitely off the top you get like an orangey smell, but with a nice sort of smooth vanilla, and it's not a thick, rich, sweet vanilla. The orange sort of lightens it up a little bit. Very nice, and great for a date night, dressed up just a bit. This one, a bit versatile, you can dress this one up, you can go casual. Got that sort of vibe to it, bit of all sorts. And this is one from Ralph Lauren, and this is the Ralph Lauren Ralph's Club, and this is the Eau de Toilette. Again, you don't really see anybody just sort of talk about this one. The Eau de Toilette is a soft, subtle, sort of balsamic kind of smell to it. A little bit sort of herbs, a little bit of citrus in there, but for the most part it's a very sort of soft, balsamic kind of vibe to it. So if you want to smell a bit clean, yet a little bit of like that soft balsamic, be good for like a quiet person, you know, like an introvert like myself, doesn't want to scream with the fragrance, but just wants to smell nice. Then Ralph Lauren Ralph Club Eau de Toilette is a real good one for that. So again, a couple of sort of more youthful scents, sort of. Stronger With You Parfum. This one, yeah, it's got that youthful, basically a very sweet caramel scent to it. But this one the parfum introduces a fair bit of spice. So if you're on the youthful side, but you're more on the masculine edge, you know, like a little bit of a beard going as a young un, you know, you dress a little bit more masculine, then definitely one I would say have a look at. You only need a couple of sprays, it's pretty strong. So if you still want a youthful scent, but you want a youthful scent that's a little bit more masculine, then I would say go with the parfum version of this one. You still got the sweet caramel youthful side, but you've got a bit more mature and masculine side to it as well with the spices. It's pretty good. Now, excuse me, if you don't want that and you just want something youthful yet alluring, Paco Rabanne Victory. This is the first one, like the original one, the Eau de Parfum, I think. This one, nice, it's got that sort of semi-sweet, this one, it's not as sweet as some of the others, semi-sweetness to it. To my nose with a bit of like a mixed fruits, more of like a grapefruit kind of, dominant with mixed fruits, with a bit of sweetness. But in there there's like a subtle incense that sort of comes and goes throughout. So yeah, dressed up a little bit, but it's sort of semi-casual again, if you will, or semi-formal. But more for someone a little younger, but still wants a youthful scent, but a bit of a alluring scent, and it's that incense mixing with the citruses and sweetness that does that really well. Next, are you going out to somewhere posh? Because this one, and this is the original scent of the line, and I've got the original juice, not the sort of more modern version. I don't know any difference, but this one, Valentino Uomo, the original top on it. This one, a little bit of that sort of Dior iris on top, but not quite so lipsticky. It's freshened up a bit, and this one's got like a nice sort of cocoa backbone to it, so it makes a nice fresh iris with a cocoa vanilla kind of sort of backbone to it. Very nice. It comes across extremely classy, and I mean the bottle's nice, so bonus. But yeah, it's more for it's more formal. I would say you're dressing up a little bit more. That one would work really well. I mean, if you, I don't like it, but if you like the original Dior Homme, the one with the iris in, you're probably going to like this as well. It's not the same, but it's for a similar party. I prefer this one. I'm not keen on the lipstick vibe of that. I don't mind iris, it's not my favourite now by any means, not at all really, but when it's done well and it's more on the fresh, clean side of iris, a bit like Prada L'Homme Low, the blue bottle. I like that. It's got that kind of iris in it. Anyway, next, keeping it again a little bit more youthful. Yes, it mixes a bit of a little bit more mature side to it as well. This one from Mancera, it's a Tonka Cola. When you first initially spray it, yes, you get a little bit of like a Coca-Cola smell. That soon dies down after about half an hour, and you're left with a very vanillic, or what would you say, vanillic cinnamon kind of smell, with some clean white florals in there, all mixing out pretty well. I love cinnamon in fragrances, so this is on the list for me. It has got a nice alluring edge. It's got a sweetness to it. It's got a cinnamon to it. The sweetness is there. Like say, vanilla. All these sort of things are quite an alluring mix. Again, got both a youthful and a more mature sort of vibe to it. But again, it's got a nice alluring edge to it. It's quite nice. I enjoy that one occasionally. Next one I've had a few bottles of now, and I've got this one. I will say the Modern Juice of this, like the one I've got now, not quite as thick and rich and strong as it used to be. It never was a powerhouse, but it was certainly pretty good. It feels like it's been watered down a little bit, so I would say it's definitely been more reformulated. But this one by Mancera again is Cidrat Bossoy, whatever. Yeah, it's got a nice Aventus-like opening. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's got sort of a little bit of that smoky birch tar, but it's not really. It's got like that lovely cinnamon, woods, a little bit of spice. You know, it's got a bit of everything. More of like a nice woody, citrusy kind of smell, but a really alluring inside. You know how I don't like Aventus because of the smoky birch in it. If they completely took out that smoky birch, I would love Aventus, but that's how sort of this is. If you took out the smoky birch out of Invictus and replace that sort of pineapple start with a more lemony kind of a citrus top, then you sort of get this, how this smells. And you know, Aventus has got a good alluring edge. Both men and women really enjoy it, and it's no wonder this is popular for that reason. So if you want to smell really good on a date, Cidrat Bossoy, whatever, is a really good one. Now, my number one. It won't be a surprise for anybody who's been on my channel for a while, because this one I've got some stories, and I'm not going to say some of them because I'll probably get banned on YouTube for explicit content. But this one, it's been my staple for anything to do with the ladies going out on a date, whatever it is, a special night in, you know what I mean, lads? You know, anything like that at all. This is the one I got, and I've got through quite a few bottles of these because of it. This one from Guerlain, and it is Guerlain L'Homme Ideal EDT, the original. Today's juice, the one that you can pick up right now, is a little different than it was. It used to be a little bit richer. However, I'm not saying this is worse. It's just subtle changes. To me, it's got a little fresher and a little spicier than it was. Only a bit, but I can notice it having the older juice before. It's not worse. It's just slightly different, but still does the same job. This one, citruses, a bit of spice in there. Like I say, a subtle, clean, fresh vanilla backbone. Again, wood, spices, all these sort of things. A little bit of a slight leathery edge in the backbone, sort of, if you, yeah, but it's very fresh. Everything in here, like you say, you got leather, a little touch of leather, spices, woods, everything, but it's all sort of freshened up a little bit, and that is quite an alluring scent, let me tell you. I mean, I've got this like this big, I think this is the 200ml, no, 150ml, at a reasonably good cost. I think it was, I think I had it for like £90 or so, 85 or £90 or something, which is good for 150ml. I think it was less than that, but the old bottle used to have black sides and black on the top. But let me tell you, when I first had it, sprayed it, I thought, this has changed a fair bit. Now I've used it a bit and I've had it a few months, and it's matured in the bottle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even I myself smell this and go, oh, that's got a sexy edge. That's really, really nice. My staple. And so don't be worried about getting the new stuff. Give it a chance to mature in the bottle, and it sort of blossoms, and you get those spices and that lovely, almost mouth-watering citruses on top, with that spices and that subtle leather backbone. But it's just, the mix is very alluring, and my top one again for a date night or staying in, sexy night, whatever you want to call them, right? Anything to do with that side of life, get this one on the skin, because ladies absolutely adore it. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any comments on the video, any comments on my choices, this is my sort of taste, you know. This is my taste when it comes to doing something a little more just fresh and clean. Do I want something a little more youthful? Do I want something really sexy? Am I gonna be dressing up? Yeah, good range, yeah, good range. So any comments about what my choices, leave in the comment section. I'll answer if I can. So thanks for watching. I do appreciate it, as always. Leave me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe down there if you haven't already. Really helps me out being a smaller channel. And see you again soon on the next video.